this video, I'm going to be showing you all characters' weakness inside of every move, and also a combo that you can do with them. Everyone knows what's blockable and what's unblockable. Now, what you might not know about uppercut is that you can actually punish uppercut very easily if your opponent misses. All you have to do is just wait for them to use a move, and then when you see them up in the air, all you have to do is just jump with them and M1, and boom, they are going to be combo extended into whatever you want to do. Here is the best one-shot combo you can do with Saitama. It's very easy to do, so here's what you're going to want to do. Now, down slam him first, use 2, and then go into a down slam again, then use normal uppercut, wait for your opponent to go down onto the floor, then launch him up with uppercut, use 3, and then forward dash, and then launch him up again and use normal punch. And they're dead. As for his counter, all you have to do is just not hit him. But there is an easy way to detect when your opponent has his counter active, and it's going to be based around HP. When they have their health lowered to any point, they're never going to regen. So this also applies when they activate counter. When you see your opponent regenerating, that means their counter is no longer active, which means it is safe to hit them. So the only way you're going to survive 2 here is if you use either Genos and Sonic, and with Sonic all you have to do is just side dash and then do flash strike. Now his third move is unavoidable unless you have your ragdoll cancel. If you don't, then you are screwed. Now the same logic applies to 4 as well. And now we move on to Garou. Now there's something interesting you can do with 4 because you can actually just make it not work at all. Let me show you what I mean. Let's put yourself into a scenario. Your opponent is using Garou, you're using Garou, and you put them on Lethal Whirlwind Stream, and they are also ragdolled. Now after you down slam on them, you want to dash backwards. And also, not only that, but you can also follow up their counter with your counter. Here is the best combo for Garou. So you want to uppercut, and then go into 2. It's very easy, down slam again, then do Hunter's Grasp, forward dash, and then uppercut again, into Flowing Water, and then you can down slam again, and then you can either go away or you could use Gray's Peril and kill your opponent. The reason why I didn't kill him right there is because I took too long to activate the counter. And now for Garou's ultimate. Now for a startup, there's an easy way to counter this. If you have music on, when you hear the second thump, that's when you immediately want to use your ultimate as well. You also get armor with 1 and 4, so use that to your advantage. So here is the best combo for Garou in my opinion. So you want to do M1s and then use 4, then use 1, and then do 2, and boom, they are dead. And now I will be talking about Genos. All his skills are blockable. There are 2 that seem like they can be combo extenders even though your opponent is blocking, but in actuality they really aren't. The moves I am talking about here are Ignition Burst and Blitz Shot. Not only that, but Jet Dive, Blitz Shot, and Ignition Burst all do less damage if your opponent is holding block. So here's something interesting with Ignition Burst. So if your opponent touches the flames on it, it would actually deal some damage to them and also knock them back a little bit. This deals extra damage, so what you can do is have them touch the flames and then swerve your camera and make them hit the blast as well. So do 3 M1s, then machine gun blows, and then do uppercut, and then do ignition burst, follow up with forward dash, and then launch them up in the air again, side dash, and then jet dive, and then follow up with blitz shot. And boom, they are dead. And now Genos' ult. So it's unblockable, all of his moves are unblockable. I'm just gonna go straight to his combo. 3 M1s, down slam, then use 2, and then follow up with 1. Wait for him to drop, and then use 3. And he's gonna die from this. Now, if you miss your third, you can use Incinerate, but be cautious, however, because if you miss, then you will be comboed. Now I'll talk about Sonic. I will go into detail about him. So for his flash strike, all you have to do is just block, and then when your opponent uses it, just side dash towards your opponent, and boom, the whirlwind kick is punishable. All you have to do is just block and then M1. Now scatter is blockable, however its last hit won't be blockable. Explosive shuriken is blockable, as you can see here. However, if they jump and then use it right next to you, it will be unblockable. Your best bet to avoid that move is just to move to the side dash, forward dash, whatever. You can also use explosive shurikens as an evasive maneuver. Be aware your opponent can still hit you, but you can also hit your opponent. 3-in-1s, then uppercut, then explosive shuriken, do forward dash, 3-in-1s again, then use scatter, 3-in-1s again, and after your third M1, immediately go into forward dash, then use flash strike, uppercut, and then whirlwind kick, and boom, they are dead. And now we move on to Sonic's ultimate. Everything is unblockable, we all know that. As for Twin Blade Rush, if you are using Sonic yourself, all you have to use is just scatter and boom, they are now being combo extended. There is a move that is blockable, but it does the same amount of damage as it would normally, except you don't get stunned. And that move I am talking about is straight on. So it's very useful that you block straight on, because if you do, sure, you will take the same amount of damage. However, you can combo extend your opponent right afterwards. So not only do you waste their ultimate, but you also do some damage to them. As you can see, I blocked it and now he's able to be combo extended. And the second move is easily punishable. All you have to do is just hit them before they even use the move in the first place, and boom, that move is now on cooldown. Now for his fourth move, all you have to do is just not get hit by it, and boom, you'll be able to punish him. Here's a combo for Sonic's ultimate. So knock your opponent back, then side dash fast and use 4. Try aiming your camera and then knock him back again, and immediately afterwards use 1. And then finally use Carnage. And boom, he's dead. And now we will talk about Metal Bat. So Metal Bat's old tech was that he can infinitely down slam anyone. Keep him on the ground until his cooldowns are down. Now you cannot do that anymore. Home Run is unblockable. You can also down slam right afterwards still, although your timing needs to be good here. Beat down is blockable. And Metal Bat's weakness is basically just having only 2 moves. If you want more videos like this, like and subscribe.